So yeah, it's weird because like there are black people from Central American nations. There are black people obviously from Africa. There are black people who've been so long in European nations historically that they're like native to whatever country, right? So just it's fucking black people, right? Like it's fine. Like if someone's offended by that, then that's okay.
And I want people to be okay telling me that they want me to say it differently or something. Like, just personally be like, hey, actually, I'd prefer it if you called me this. Or if we didn't talk about it or whatever. And I'd be like, absolutely, that's fine.
Yeah. And it's not like I see someone who's not white and the first thing I think of is like, so you're black.
yeah. That'd be so awful if you just walked up to people and it's like, so you're Asian.
Yeah, so...
Well, like, even Asian is, like, kind of offensive, too. Like, because it's like, well, they might be Korean or they might be Japanese. But, I mean, Asian, I guess, is, like, sort of a blanket thing.
Asia also doesn't have the typical visual concept of an Asian just, right?
Well,
like,
and Russians count as Asians, too, right?
Like what countries are actually in the continent of Asia? There's a lot of them. And they don't all look the same. And, So it's nuts.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think it's almost like a case-by-case basis. Just, like, be like, I'm not trying to offend anybody, but if they want to talk to me about it, I'm open to that conversation. And I really think that's, like, what shows that people grow, though, right? Like, just be like, I'm willing to be educated, if you would please, because there's so much diversity in all this, right? So, I don't know. I don't know why I need to be on a skateboard to do this.
So you have to, like, do tricks off of everything?
I have to, like, deliver a ton of letters.
Oh, I see.
But I have to
That's pretty good.
A ton of money. Yeah, I did it last time really shittily, so.
Yeah, because you missed the Boyd.
Yeah. Woohoo! Woohoo! I think I did the best.
Because it gave you exclamation points?
Yes. Exclamation point, exclamation point. When I wrote comics in high school, I used to write ... a lot. And so this girl, when she like read them, she would read out all the dots and all the exclamation points, and it drove me insane. So what do I do?
Ampersand, bitches.
Nope.
Oh, what to do to make this one easier? You probably just don't want to do the thing that knocks it into the air. Which I assume is just like...
that one?
Part of a combo.
Okay.
Maybe if you push forward, you don't do it. Oh.
I was pushing forward.
Okay, well I have no idea. I'm not playing, so... You're doing way better this time, though. See, when you hit it up in the air, it like flies backwards.
I know. But see, like, you need to combo it to get it to do the third one.
Yeah, but that's the one you want. That was also better than last time.
But I don't know if that's very good. He'll probably be like, I am disappointed.
Why does he want you to smash a bag up a hill?
Oh, not bad. Yay!
Hoorah!
Hoorah! I don't know how many more I need to do.
Well, why do you need the money?
Because we're gonna enter a competition. Were you not paying attention?
No.
Well...
we were talking about fucking racism.
It is a very serious topic. Thank you for not being offended by what we say. If we are being offensive, then please tell us how we can...
Well, I mean, I'm sure we triggered somebody.
See, that whole, like, trigger thing, it's, like, absolutely for people who have legitimate issues. But when anybody says that they've been triggered, it's like, are you actually... It's just...
well,
the
like
whole thing about, like, people...
sensitivity.
Yeah. But just how people are like, oh, there are people with actual problems that get triggered by shit. And I'm gonna be uneducated about it and so that I'm getting triggered by something that, like, absolutely...
Yeah, when really it just, like, bothers you.
Yeah. Totally. Like, they just make it sound more serious than it actually is.
If it doesn't send you into a spiral of despair or, like, make it so you can't get out of bed, then it's not the same. And then there's people who are like, don't fucking minimize my pain and suffering.
Yeah.
It's like, do you actually know? Because if you actually know, then you're part of the people that I'm talking about. If you don't actually know, then you're just bullshitting.
Well, and I don't even know, like if somebody said something that, like, triggered something inside of me, I don't know if I'd be like, well, you're triggering me. Like, I would probably recede into myself and try to exit the conversation. You know?
Can I do so?
Yeah, sure. But I don't know if I'd be as vocal about it, or if anybody actually would. They'd probably just be like, I need to leave, or, you know, they'd try to try to exit it somehow.
Oh,
You missed that one.
I missed the bird, I think, too.
Yes. You have to, like, you have to jump on it.
I know. Oh, you just actually let it ride to the bottom, actually.
And you have to hit triangle.
I know, I'm trying.
Okay.
What do you think I'm doing?
Triangle, it's a jackal.
Stop triggering me, stop triggering me. See, I feel like trigger is going to end up being a trigger, and people will be like, every time you say trigger, I get triggered, it gets me more triggered. And it's like the knights who say knee can't hear it, because it just fucking starts, now I'm saying it! Oh, I said it again! Yeah.
Do you know how to attack, Spencer?
Is it X?
Yes. And use R1 to target on it, if you like.
Man, I don't know why you suck so bad at this.
Oh!
Yeah, just keep attacking.
I didn't know you could hit it while it was in the air. Dude!
Just gotta try harder.
Whatever. Obviously, Spencer knows more about these mini games than I do.
Look, okay? My life is minigames.
Woo!
I did the max.
I don't know how much we have to earn, though.
Power. Not that joke again.
Actually, can you...
See how much you have?
Oh, no, you can do this one first.
Yeah, give me a chance to do them all.
You have to hit the ball and keep it in the air.
Oh, I see. Is it with X as well?
Yes.
Oh.
I will say that they fixed a lot of camera issues
Oh.
in this game, but they're still not so great. Nice.
Oh, it sucks
That was
because
pretty
he
good.
jumps up to it.
Yeah.
So.
You
Oh, I
can
have
keep-
more tries.
Yeah, you have... Nice.
Yeah.
I never got more
You have to
than 4.
retarget it so that your camera angle doesn't fuck you over.
Ah.
Yeah.
Good job. Good
Finish. Chance time.
job. Not half bad. Man, they're like very hard to
Oh,
impress
yeah.
here.
You probably have to get at least 10.
Yeah, probably.
You've seen me play Oblivion, right?
Yeah.
Where I just always jump.
Yeah. Does that get search for villa areas and press triangle to put up the poster?
It maxes out your acrobatics eventually.
Oh, okay.
But the reason why we do it is because I think it came from Zach's friend, Erin Campbell, who nice. He's the guy who was so into Morrowind that he went from an A+ student to like a C student, or like lower, and he had literally, like, in game time for Morrowind, actual months of game time. Because he would get up and play it for hours and hours and then go to sleep. Over like a year.
That's pretty fucked up.
Yeah. So, like, from a year, he spent literally months. Like, stacked, like, full months.
Playing Morrowind.
Playing Morrowind. He knew the game so well that we had the complete Morrowind guidebook, and he could tell us what wasn't in it and everything that was in it.
Oh my god, seriously.
Yeah, he was fucking nuts. And I think that it was part of his way of playing is that he jumped everywhere. And so when Zach started playing, he jumped everywhere. And then when I started playing, I jumped everywhere. And it ended up being really interesting because you always leveled up your acrobatics at the weirdest moments. You'd be like, acrobatics level 91, da-da-da, and then you're like, oh, that's nice. It's time to fight the boss of the game. Like, it just was always perfect. Like, right before big events, you would level up.
Man, This sucks. There's so many fucking posters.
You only have to put 20 up. You don't have to do every one.
Oh, I thought I had to put every single one up.
No.
Why did I pick the hard route then? Nice.
That was fancy. Ha!
Yeah! Look at that. That's perfect.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, so when I play Oblivion, I jump everywhere as well. And I haven't played Skyrim yet, but I'm sure I would do it jump everywhere there.
He says, well, I guess that'll do. And I got 50 money. Maybe you can get more. Like,
maybe they just have random statements. Bees!
And when your brother played Skyrim, he, like, crouched near a bear for, ever.
At the beginning of the game, there's a really easy way to get your sneak up to level 100. And that's to crouch near a bear. And then you can sneak past everything in the game. Sneak is another thing that I get up really, really quickly in Oblivion, because I do the thief quest as soon as possible. Like the Thieves Guild. Because I like having the mask, the gray cowl. Because with the gray cowl you can, it's the easiest way to level up. You put on the gray cowl, and if you want to do your armor, you wear a lot of armor, and you just get attacked by guards, and your armor goes up. And then in the meantime, you can get your armorer up, your like repair skill up, because every time your armor breaks, you just pause the game, repair your armor, and then let them keep fighting you.
Nice.
And then you can practice all your magic abilities by casting useless spells on them.
Okay.
Because it still counts as a successful cast in that field. So you do like a 1 damage destruction spell, or like an illusion spell, or like that kind of things. Like, and then you level them up, and then every time you achieve a level, you go sleep. You like kill them all, so you get your sword or whatever type of attack up. You go sleep, and then you take the cowl off, go sleep, put the cowl back on, and start fighting more of them. And I went from level like 3. I was like, you can beat the game at level 2. Because just levels aren't required, right?
Okay.
Because the enemies scale up. But there's a lot of enemies that are level specific. So like, they don't show up until you're at a higher level. And so you can beat the game without ever seeing a lot of enemies.
Passable.
Passable, I'd say.
What a dick.